Teacher talk for concept 27A. In exercises 1 through 5, the diagonals of rhombus ABCD intersect at point E. Given that the measure of angle EAD is 67, it's marked, CE is 5, and DE is 12, find the indicated measures. In these types of problems, I jump around a lot, so you might find that you find the answer to number 5 first or number 2 first. Doesn't really matter. For me, I looked at the angles first, so I see angle A is 67, and measure of angle BAE, well, if I have a rhombus and I've got diagonals in it, I know that those diagonals bisect my angle. So if it bisects, what does the measure have to be? It's got to be 67 degrees. They're congruent angles. And from there, I then just moved down. That was the way my brain worked. So I looked, and I noticed that I'm looking at diagonals. AE is a diagonal, part of it. And with our rhombus, those diagonals bisect each other. So therefore, AE has got to be congruent to CE, or 5. And that same fact goes for 12. For number 5, BE is 12. They are congruent. Notice I've marked them in the picture as I'm answering these questions. Moving forward, I went up to measure of angle ADE, number 2. Number 2, ADE, well, I know a quadrilateral, all of the angles need to add up to 360. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up what measure of angle A is, 134, 67 plus 67. So 360, take away that 134, but I've got 2 of those, so times 2. We're going to get 92. So 92 degrees is the angle measure of ADC. We want just half of it. So we're going to divide it by 2 to give us 46. Looking at that again though, 46 degrees, that appears to be the measure of the entire angle D. So I think I should divide that by 2 again. So let's divide that by 2 again. We actually get 23 degrees as that's measure. And the last thing is number 1. I skipped that one for some reason, although it might be the easiest. We know that diagonals in a rhombus, they bisect, but they also intersect at 90-degree angles, or perpendicular. So AED is 90 degrees. Number 6, your friend claims that you can transform every rhombus into a square using a similarity transformation. Is your friend correct? Explain your thinking. So we got a rhombus and a square. No, your friend is not correct. Those two shapes are the same shape, but they are different sizes. And last, number 7, a quadrilateral has 4 congruent angles. Is the quadrilateral a parallelogram? Explain your reasoning. Look back in your notes. Yes, of course. But specifically, there are 2 types of parallelograms. What are they? They're square and a rectangle. Oh, or